mystical light beings, and welcome to Lina Mystic, where we embrace our spiritual awakenings by identifying our personal power and authentic selves. If you'd like to become a part of this tribe, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and also click that bell that's below so that you can be the first to know about any upcoming videos. For those of you who have any crazy, relatable stories or questions, send them to me through email, letters2linamystic@gmail.com. That's letters, the number 2, linamystic@gmail.com. This video today is about an urgent angel message. What are your angels trying to tell you? This is even, channeling spirit guides too, okay guys? So go ahead and just pick your group. For those of you who don't know what a pick a card is, you're just gonna pick a group or number or a section or a card, whatever you see, and whatever you connect to, and listen to your intuition and go on from there. This is group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and pick whatever just resonates with your spirit and your soul. Once you pick your group or section or card or whatever, make sure you look in the description box and or the comment section, and it'll tell you what time it starts. Let's go ahead and get started with group 1. Group 1. Already, I can tell that you may feel like Spirit hasn't really been looking out for you. Spirit hasn't really been there for you, or you're not sure if you're getting answers to your prayers. But this is confirmation that those answers are coming through. Sometimes you just need to relax your mind, body, and spirit to receive those messages. The energy of your reading says, manage to be glad. It says, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. So maybe you're going through a really hard time right now, but this is confirmation that this is just a tough cycle. It's going to end, okay? So be strong and make sure you can create your happiness no matter what, because you're unstoppable. You can do this. You can get through this. Make sure that you're not putting your happiness in someone else's hands, because you deserve to be authentically happy. All right. Your other energy of the reading is 10 of Autumn. It says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So right away, this tells me that, you're going to come into money. And right now you might be worried about money, but you're going to come into money. Right now, your lesson is to manage it wisely, so that you can secure long-growing money and long-term money. This just tells me that you also need to start budgeting. I'm getting budget said over and over again. Budgeting, writing down these things that you need to do to ensure that you have a family legacy of financial security. You don't want to just be financially secure for a couple of days or a couple of months. You want to be financially secure forever. You don't want it to just last for a short amount of time. So make sure that you're making these wise investments by taking care of your financial income and not spending more than you're making. 7 of Pentacles, right away, it tells me that you are definitely coming into money, and you need to be careful with the money you already have. Be resourceful, because if you only were making $100, and this is just an example, if you were only making $100 beforehand and you could take care of everything with that $100, why, when you get $300, you're spending all of the $300 when you already know how to manage with $100? The 7 of Pentacles card is it's just showing me, how to flower your income, how to take care of your income. If you look at this card, you can see that she has, this water in her hand and she's looking at her plants. So flower your income right now by taking care of it wisely and making wise investments. White Raven, this just tells me, once again, it confirms that you're going through quite a bit of a rough time, and I'm really sensing financial security is something that makes you uneasy. But with the White Raven, it says trust in the magic. This is the journey. This is your test. So make sure that you pass this test by having faith, trusting yourself in the divine, that you've learned all that you need to know up until this point where you're actually taking that real test. You've taken these pre-tests, you've taken these little pop quizzes just to see where you are, but now you're really taking the test. So make sure that you're passing it. Make sure that you're using your mind wisely. Use that knowledge that you have and make it into wisdom. Turn that knowledge into wisdom. The knowledge that you have is going to lead you to making the best decisions that you can. So use your mind wisely and listen to your intuition. So I'm getting a sense that there may be something going on in your love life as well. I don't know if some of you are still single or some of you are in relationships, but love life might be a little tricky right now. Your angels are saying to, be in love and declare passion with the baboon spirit. Heartfelt communication is the key. So be honest when you're speaking to this lover or this person that you're thinking about starting a serious relationship with, or even in the future. Like, make sure that you're actually expressing your emotions. You're being honest about how you feel. And it'll be more worth it in the long run. Because if you tell someone that you love them, it could be scary to see if you're gonna hear I love you back. Make sure you really do love them before you say that though. But when you say I love you, it's scary because it's like, oh, this is the first time this is being said. And you're wondering if that person is gonna say it back to you. But the thing is, if you're putting your heart out there for them to know that your heart is there for them, it's more worth it. Whether they don't say it back or they do, they know that your heart is on the table and they have to make that decision to, take care of it or to leave it behind. And you don't want them to leave it behind later on down the road when you put in so much effort and so much love into them. So say what's really on your heart and on your mind. Be honest about how you feel and try to be kind and bring compassion into everything that you do, okay? 10 of Swords, for you in a relationship, I know you're waiting for some text back and you're like, when is this person gonna text me back? Like, I'm putting my heart on the table. How are they gonna respond? I know that it could be a nerve-wracking experience, but the fact that you even put your heart on the table shows so much bravery. So bring happiness into your life by taking your happiness in your hand and saying, I am in control of it. Whether this person tells me how they feel back or if they're scared or whatever, I can handle this maturely. You don't have to pressure them into saying anything or doing anything that they are not ready to do. Some people are just not in a mental state to put their heart on the table as well because of their past pains. I'm getting strong relationship vibes for a lot of you guys, and I just want to say be honest and be compassionate because this is going to help you in the long run. Regardless of the outcome, this outcome is not the end, okay? It's leading you on to your optimal life, that utopia that you're looking for. You have hippopotamus. I'm going to go ahead and read this out of the book, okay? It says, hippopotamus counsels that you nourish those around you and be nourished in turn. In a world of fast food eaten alone, the time has come to again break bread with friends and family as humankind has always done, and to take secure from confidences given and revealed. These intimates are eyes and ears looking out for us in a complex world, and like the red lacquered coat of protective liquids that protects hippopotamus from sunburn or dehydration, they shield us from the vicissitudes, guys, I know I said that wrong, go ahead and correct me please, of life. So it's saying to put yourself out there, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Put yourself out there, put your feelings out there on that table. Let people know how you feel because they may just feel the exact same about you, but they were scared just like you are. So in love, put yourself out there. Know that you have other options if things don't work out. Know that your friends are here to hold you if you need to cry, and know that this person might just feel the exact same way. Put yourself out there. I don't care if you're male or female, put yourself out there. The water buffalo, it says to face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. So once again, be brave in anything that you do. So not even just in love life, put yourself out there in work life, in home life. Tell your parents how you feel, okay? Like, let everybody know who you truly are by expressing yourself with kindness and compassion. Be brave when you're expressing yourself, guys. You have to be brave. Let them see that you're scared. Truly express how you're feeling in that moment, because this is going to lead you to better things because you're being your authentic self. So I like these two cards together. I picked them both up at the same time. I didn't even notice there was two of them, but it says bison. Recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the present. This is beautiful. So, there were still great things in the past. I know a lot of us, we look back at the past and we see a lot of negativity, but there were a lot of treasures, more treasures than, scraps in our past. So it's time to look back on your past and say, even though this relationship ended, there were still great things in it. With the moose, it says, with self-reliance and measured patience, adversity will be overcome. I love this because this card says, the bison says, recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the present, while the moose is saying you will always overcome adversity. So it's saying in the past you have overcome adversity, so why are you thinking that in this present moment you won't overcome it? Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your guides. You should know better than that. You have the tortoise card. It says, when changes are made, for the sake of change itself, resist. This is saying that a lot of people may have a lot of crap to say, but resist that because you are who you are. Accept who you are and always be willing to have that self-acceptance wherever you are in your journey, because this is who it's who you are. It's who you'll always be stuck with. You don't want to lose yourself in the process of trying to make other people feel more comfortable. You want to love who you are regardless of what people say and where people try to lead you. You are always going to be with yourself, so love yourself and be accepting of yourself. I pulled from the life purpose deck as well, and the card that came out for you is children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So some of you probably do have kids, or you get along very well with kids, or you have a lot of goddaughters and godsons. Whatever the case is, you do get along well with children. So help children, teach children, and even heal children. Oracle cards. Some of you are pretty spiritual. You like to pick from your affirmation deck or, touch your crystals and stuff like that. It says you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So you're overall just teaching the world as the world is teaching you as well. And I absolutely love that because good things are always going to come back to you. You do have a big heart, and I know that's why you're scared to put your heart out on the table, even when it comes to work or wherever it is, home life, love life, wherever it is. I know it's hard for you. But the most important thing is to always be authentically you, because your vibe attracts your tribe. So maybe things aren't working out because you've been, kind of hindering yourself from being exactly who you are. You've been changing yourself to fit into these groups that you weren't meant to fit in the first place. Be yourself. That is your angel message, to be yourself. Put your heart out there. Put your heart out on the table, because you're going to be protected regardless. You have that protection gear on. You don't have to put another layer of protection gear on yourself. Trust yourself. Know that spirit has your back. The money is coming, okay? Learn budgeting and how to really and truly be financially secure within yourself. And also create your own happiness. That was your energy of the reading. Creating your own happiness, knowing that nobody can take your happiness away from you because you're in control of it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you in another video. See ya! Hello, group 2. These are your cards. I'm going to go ahead and pick up your energy of the reading, which is falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. So right now it may be pretty hard for you. I get it. You may feel like you're falling really out of alignment with your true self and who you are. Or you may feel like you're falling out of alignment with your purpose and your path. But this is a sign that who you are is being tested. So your authentic self is being tested, and the way to pass the test is to always be who you are, okay? It is to never let anybody take who you are away from yourself, which brings me to the mountain goat. It says, mountain goat, fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. So keep in mind that in your relationship right now, you may feel like things are falling apart or things are not right or they're out of alignment, but that doesn't mean that you should change who you are as a person. You're a beautiful spirit, so let that beautiful spirit be flowered by being your authentic self. In life, we must be our own heroes. So know that you can save yourself from anything that is going on in your life. You don't have to look for another hero outside of yourself. You're your own savior. Rhinoceros spirit says to still the chatter within, to see your true path in life. So it has nothing to do with all of these outer forces, guys. It has to do with your inner self. Once you start balancing your inner self is when you will find your true purpose, your true happiness. So if you're thinking that the other person that you're with or the job that you have in your life is not making you happy, it's not that that's not making you happy. It's that you haven't figured out how to make yourself be happy. You haven't figured out how to be happy with who you are. So start loving yourself by stilling the chatter in your mind. Start healing yourself by not letting any outer forces affect you. Find happiness and hold happiness in your hand and say, I am controlling my happiness by being happy with who I already am. I know that I'm growing. I know that I make mistakes, but I'm loving myself with all of my flaws. I am a flaw-filled beauty, okay? With the rhinoceros, it says, still the chatter within to see your true purpose. This has everything to do with clearing out the clutter in your mind, guys. It brings me to this card. That's the frog spirit. It says to clear out the clutter. This has to do with the energy that is going on in your aura, and you can do this by grounding yourself, sitting outside and just enjoying your own self, just being by yourself. I think a lot of you are parents currently, and you think that you always have to be around your child, or if you just recently got married or you've been married for a while, you feel like you always have to be with your husband or wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever it is, always around someone. I feel like you're always around someone. And for empaths, that can be so draining to the point where you lose yourself and you're thinking you're someone else. But you need to find yourself again. Clear out that clutter by just being by yourself, sitting by yourself, and being alone with your thoughts. Whether you have traumas, whether you've had a rough life, you need to face those thoughts. Otherwise, that rough life will continue because you'll be stuck in the past. You're gonna keep reliving those experiences, but you wanna get out of that. You want to conquer these traumas and this pain, so you have to face it, okay? You're going to war right now. You can't just keep running away. They're gonna find you. Right? So you have to face these traumas, these battles, and say, I am taking control of this by facing it and knowing that I went through this, but I can move forward. Now that I've really put myself in the present, I can move forward. You know, guys, I feel really, really weird right now because I can see that you've gone through a lot. And even you picking group 2 or even red jasper alone, this crystal alone is so powerful. Red jasper is all about root chakra and grounding yourself. So this is the time to ground yourself, find yourself, and love yourself. Be accepting of yourself, guys. I see this confidence that is just shot by the things that you've gone through, and your message is to keep faith. Know that you can make through. Know that you can conquer this battle. It's just another battle, okay? And you already know how to conquer these. You've gone through quite a bit of them. This is one that you have to push through. This might just be the last battle for a while that you have to conquer. So be strong. Go out with a bang. It does say that you need counseling. I feel that you'll be able to counsel others as well, but right now it's time to take care of yourself. It says you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear, but right now you need that empathetic ear. Right now you need to renew yourself and connect to your true and authentic self by letting someone listen to you, letting someone connect to your spirit, and letting someone give you those wise words of advice. You feel a little lost right now, and I feel like you're always guiding other people, but it's the time right now for you to find a mentor, for you to find a empathetic ear, because you've given people your ears so many times, and a lot of people think you're so strong because they know what you've gone through, or they just see this strong aura about you, but they don't think to ask, how are you doing? And you're always the one asking how they're doing. But this is a time for you to make it clear that you're healing. Okay, make it clear, I'm healing right now. I can't listen to your drama right now. And you don't have to say it in a disrespectful way, but just let people know that you're making time for yourself right now. This is what you need. You need time to yourself. There's so much to heal from, but you can't do it with all of the clutter. And it's too many people. It's too many people clouding your judgment and clouding your aura and clouding your energy. So you need space. Right now, your urgent message, your urgent angel message is to take space. Be okay with being alone with your thoughts. Be okay with being by yourself. This is not to say you're alone, because you're never alone. You may feel loneliness, but you're never alone. You always have spirit with you. But you do need to be okay with sitting by yourself, being in your mind, body, and spirit alone. Wow, so this just confirms that you have gone through a lot, but you've always overcome. You've learned so much from this journey, and you're so courageous because you go through these struggles with grace. Nobody even knows that it's a struggle for you, and sometimes people are pretty hard on you because they don't think that you feel pain, but you do. And this is just saying that everything that has happened up until this point has made you ready for this point that you're in right now. This is that final exam, guys. I'm not saying that this is the last test you'll ever go through, but this is that final exam to make it to that next stage in your life, that stage of happiness. But I think the biggest test for you is learning how to be happy with where you are, learning how to get out of the past and be present with yourself and your current blessings. It is literally insane that you picked group 2 because the number 2 has everything to do with trusting the divine, having faith, and trusting yourself and having faith in yourself as well. And it's ironic that you have the trust card. It says, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So if you're at a crossroads in your career and you're wondering if you picked even the career that's best for you, this is a sign saying that if you're listening to your passion and your feelings, then yes, this is the career for you. So have faith. If you're at a point in your career where you're not making as much money as you thought you would be making, know that the money is coming. Have faith in it because you're powerful in manifestation. You just have to believe that it's on its way, and it is. Or believe that it's here already. Believe that it is yours, and it will be there for you. I think that a lot of the time we think that faith is just saying, I know it's coming to me, but it's saying and believing. So have faith. It says that your commitment is being tested. So this really is that final exam for you. It's like before the big bang, before the graduation, you gotta take this final exam. And I know you're like, I'm done with this crap. Like, I'm over it. I'm just ready to be where I wanna be in my life. But you must pass this test. So listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, and listen to your guides at this time because you're being divinely guided, and it is such a beautiful thing. Have faith. I see 222 for you in 555, which means that you must have faith in these big changes that are coming into your life. Creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So I see some of you taking life a little bit too serious. It is time to have fun. You know, if you're a painter, have fun with that painting. You don't have to always create what other people want you to create. You create what your heart is leading you to. And you also have heart's desire too, which is, it's kind of funny that you have this card. It says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become reality. So this is saying that you are on the path that you're meant to be on. Why are you not trusting it? Why are you not trusting that you're creative enough or strong enough or powerful enough or amazing enough to make it where you're trying to make it in life? You have everything that you need. You are everything that you need. This is that confirmation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you in another video. See ya. All right, guys, group 3, I'm really excited for you and hyped for you because I just know that you have done all of that shadow work that you needed to do. I can see it. You have the crocodile animal spirit, and it says the alchemy of energy teaches that death will always yield new life. That is so powerful, guys. You are definitely seeing numbers like 9/11, 7/11, which are saying, you know, you're ending this phase and bringing in a new one. This makes me so happy because I think that you've been thinking that this is the end of something great, but this is the beginning of something great, guys. You must shift your energy because this is saying that, yes, this is the death of a phase. It is ending, but something is brighter on the other side. The Hermit, it tells me that you need space away from people, and you've been taking some space away from people. I think it's very positive for you, but I also think that if you've been inside too much, you need to step outside. Enjoy looking at the animals, the butterflies, the plants, and stuff around because you connect to animals very well. You connect to nature very, very well. It's very powerful for you. I'm feeling the vibe of a lot of earth signs and even water signs. So if you can get near a body of water or something, this might renew your spirit and your energy. Wow, this is insane, guys. I have to show you my excitement because I'm really freaking hyped right now, and I almost cursed, but I'm really hyped right now. And it says animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. So you probably have pets, or you probably go outside, and animals that normally aren't walking near or near other people, you just connect to them and you understand them. You might know what someone's pet needs before they know. You just understand animals as if you were one in a past life. It says trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So those of you looking to get into the industry of animals and working with animals, this is great for you. I love it for you. And I think that a lot of you should get pets because you just understand them so well. Every pet deserves a pet parent who loves them and honors them and enjoys them. This is the animal spirit, guys. Oh, this makes me so happy because knowing that that is a superpower of yours, you're gonna embrace it more. So embrace this superpower. Get out in nature more often. And if you don't wanna be around people, go ahead and be around animals. Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Wow, so sometimes before you react, you need to think and analyze whether you want to react a certain way or not. Is it the best way to react to this? I see that your life is surely just transitioning into something else. And I think that people right now kind of are pissing you off, but I think that you should step away from people at this time to gather your thoughts and figure out how you want to handle situations. This in a way will resolve the problem itself because it'll start to simmer down and all the heat that you feel in that moment won't be there anymore. It'll cool down for you and it'll make it easier to handle the situation. Your energy of the reading says that you will make it through. Shine bright like a candle. So anything that you're going through right now, you're gonna make it through. I mean, you even have the 5 of Pentacles and it's reversed, which is telling me that yes, you're going through hard times, but these hard times are ending. So this is great. Like even the number 3 has everything to do with working with divine guidance, and you picked group 3, which is saying that you have support. You do have support. That is confirmation that you have support. So you're gonna make it through. With the 5 of Pentacles reversed, it's saying that you finally are noticing, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel. You're not focused on the darkness anymore. You're focused on the light. You are that light. You're that beam of light, which is crazy that it says shine bright like a candle. You're starting to find that brightness within yourself. And this is such a powerful, beautiful thing because you're taking control of your life and how you perceive things. You're learning to manifest better things into your life. Wow, this is definitely a powerful reading. It even says that you see things clearly now with the owl spirit. It's like before you were reacting before analyzing, but now you're starting to realize that this is basically a little game. And if you take control of it, you can win in the end. You're saying, hey, I'm stepping back so that I can see everything clearly. And now you're starting to see everything come together. Although it looked like it was falling apart, you now realize that it was falling into place exactly the way that it needs to be for you to get your best, greatest good out of life. Unity. It says do the right thing for the right reason. So whatever you're doing, have good reasons why you're doing it. Don't be selfish and don't let ego overcome you. Overcome ego. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. So this is the perfect time for you to explore things. Even if you're trying to build a fan base and stuff and your fan base isn't huge right now, this is the perfect time for you to explore different things that fit you. Don't think that it needs to go an exact way because you're still learning. This is your learning phase. So let yourself explore different things. Be as creative as you possibly can right now. A spiritually minded community. So you're just so spiritual. I see this beam of light within you, and I think a lot of people have channeled your energy or kind of taken that light away from you. But I think that no matter what, your light may be dimmed, but it's always going to gain its momentum back. You're so powerful. I hope that you know that. I really do hope that. And I think right now it's the perfect time for you to travel. It says travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. So I think that you should get out more, enjoy nature more, look at bodies of water, and renew your energy. And make sure that every day you're kind of sitting to yourself for a certain amount of time just to renew your energy, because you do suck up energy a lot. Like, a lot of negative energy is almost drawn to your light. Just think like bugs and stuff. As soon as you turn on that backdoor light, all those bugs are coming to it. The bugs would be bad energy towards your light. You're the light, and the bugs would be the bad energy. So make sure that you're renewing your energy every single day, every moment that you can of every single day. That's pretty much your reading. You are the bomb.com or the bomb.gov, as my cousin. You are the bomb.gov, as my cousin likes to say, because it's official. .gov is official, y'all. You can trust. It's a reliable source. So you are the bomb.gov. Trust it, know it, feel it, and welcome it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you in another video. See ya. Hello, group 4. Guys, I just want to go ahead and tell you and confirm that you are enough. You are good enough. You are amazing. You're phenomenal. That is the energy of your reading. It says that you are good enough. Trust it, believe it, and welcome it in, because you deserve to hear this. I don't think that a lot of people give you this because they think that you already have this huge confidence, or they see you coming off strong and they think that they don't need to tell you that you are strong or that you're good enough, because you're giving off that vibe that you already know that. But I want to let you know, if nobody else is letting you know, I want to let you know that you are enough. You are good enough, okay? The energy of your reading is also nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, and elemental messages and messengers. I love that. I love fairies. Guys, I'm obsessed with fairies, so I'm sure I would love you so much. I'm sure I already do. I'm sure a lot of you have been loyal on this page and this channel, just watching as the channel grows, and I know that you're growing as well. So I'm very, very happy for you, because this is telling me that you have been going through a freaking healing phase right now, and like you're flourishing, you're flowering yourself, and you're staying hydrated, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So take care of yourself more right now, and remind yourself that you are enough, you're good enough, and you can do anything that you want to. Now I'm gonna get into how people see you, because with the Queen of Swords, this is just telling me how people see you and perceive you. And it's letting me know that people see you as someone who comes off very, very strong and blunt. A lot of people are not prepared for this, but what I want to say to you is that yes, you should come through with compassion, but never hinder yourself from being who you are. I think the problem is sometimes you say things very, very sweet and not the way that you would say them, or you're not as honest. And I think that you should be more honest. Be honest, because that is who you are. You love honesty. So be as honest as you possibly can be in this circumstance where people are not really understanding, or you're conforming into what you think would make them comfortable. Don't do that, because you're hindering yourself from being who you truly are and your authentic self. Parrot Spirit says to watch your words. Yes, you should watch your words, but this was also reversed. So it's telling me that once again, you should be honest. Be honest with what you're saying. And a lot of you, I'm hearing this is for work. Like, you guys are not being who you are at work. You're thinking that you can't say as much as you want to because you might get fired. But honestly, you shouldn't be there if you can't be honest. I mean, I'm just being real with you, okay? So if you can't be your authentic self, then maybe that's not the best place for you. Maybe start applying to other jobs. This also has to do with relationships. I don't think that you should be a butt wipe to people in your relationship, but I do think you should be honest. Sometimes you have to have those uncomfortable conversations with people where you let them know where they're lacking or not doing well in, but bring compassion when you have that conversation so that they know you're not challenging them, you're just trying to help them. Once again, this also has to do with kids and family as well. Keep that in mind. Badger spirit is that confirmation to be fearless and bold. Trust that you can be who you are, guys. I mean, I keep hearing that over and over again. Be who you are. I mean, you picking the rose quartz. Rose quartz is so subtle, and it also draws in your attention. It's also very bold. So be subtle and bold at the same time. Be who you are. Be fearless and stand out because you're meant to stand out. I think that sometimes you don't wear what you really want to wear because you don't want to stand out too much. You don't want all eyes on you. But I mean, that's just how it's gonna be, guys. Be who you are. Like, put on that clothes, put on those pieces of clothing that you want to, and have fun and be creative so that you can be happier. I feel like so many times you hinder yourself from being who you are because you don't want other people looking at you and feeling like they're not good enough. But it doesn't really have anything to do with them. Because if there are insecurities, make them not want to look at you or make them always stare at you and point you out, then that has to do with them. However people react is a reflection of them and not you. And I think that you must understand that. So be who you are, be as bold as you are, and be fearless when you wear that gear or when you wear that purse that stands out or those heels that you've been wanting to wear and you bought but you never felt comfortable enough to wear. Start embracing your creative, authentic self, guys. This is the time. This is your time to shine. Once again, I'm hearing that, you had the card, you were good enough as your energy of the reading, and I'm hearing that you need to support yourself. The support doesn't have to come from anywhere else but yourself first. Because once you start supporting yourself, other people will start giving you that appreciation. But your life's test is to understand that you can find your own happiness. You can be your own happiness. You can sing your own song with Canary Spirit. So be proud of yourself. Give yourself credit. You don't always have to look for someone to say good job. It almost comes off as annoying, and I'm just going to be honest and blunt because you're blunt too, but it almost comes off as annoying when you're always looking for someone to say, oh, good job, clapping their hands. And I know that some of you in your childhood, you didn't get that appreciation, but now you have the control to give yourself that appreciation. So take that control in your own hands and tell yourself that you are good enough, you are great, you are amazing. You've accomplished so much, and sometimes it's because you want to prove to other people that you are good enough, but once you start believing that you are good enough, you'll start getting on your true life's mission, your true life's purpose, and your true life's journey. See the big picture, whatever you're going through right now, and keep in mind that there's something bigger going on, and you may be, tunnel vision, but things are going to work out the way that they are meant to. So trust that and know that your guides are watching out for you. 444 is saying that you've been doing a lot of hard work, and the hard work is paying off. Mouse Spirit says to tend to the small things. So self-care is so important, guys. I don't think you realize how important it is. Brushing your hair in the morning when you wake up, fixing your bed, like these are things that are starting the energy off of the day. When you put in a little bit more effort into yourself, a little bit more effort is given to you back. Okay, so keep that in mind. Take care of yourself, even if it's putting on socks before your shoes, whatever it is, do those little small things that can shift your whole day. And I know you're probably like, why do socks and shoes have anything to do with the rest of my day? Well, when you do those little things, it is kind of shifting the way you see things. You're actually taking better care of yourself so that your day is gonna go better. You're gonna feel better. When you tend to those small things, you're gonna feel a lot better. Brushing your hair, you're gonna feel a lot more confident. Shaving your beard the way that you like, you're gonna feel a lot more bold and fearless. You're gonna feel great about yourself. Have you ever seen a man get a fresh haircut, like a fresh fade or something, and then they're like feeling themselves, but 3 weeks later they haven't gotten a haircut and they're not as bold as they were when they first got their haircut? Take care of yourself so that you can feel like the best version of yourself. When you finally start feeling that confidence, sweet results await. Guys, I'm telling you, once you start taking better care of yourself, you'll feel so much lighter, so much happier, so much better. It's almost like when you don't take care of yourself, you start to fall into this anxiety and depression because you're scared that people are noticing your flaws. Well, take care of those things that you see as flaws. Tend to them. Tend to those small things, because once you do that, you'll feel a lot better about them. Cow Spirit says the miracles are endless. So great things are coming to you. Know that you can manifest anything that you desire and deserve. So start putting those things out to the universe. Start praying to God and saying, hey, I want a little bit more of this in my life, or I want this in my life. Okay, can you bring it? And then watch God work. Okay, watch and wait. All right. Sweet results await was your bee spirit, okay? It's coming. Watch. Just watch. Three of Pentacles. Guys, this is telling me that you need to embrace your creativity and money will flow. A lot of you guys are working jobs that don't really make you happy and don't have anything to do with your creative abilities, or they don't highlight or enhance your creative abilities. You need to be in a career that acknowledges who you are as an individual and enhances those talents that you have. I think that even if you have this job, it's paying the bills and everything, spend a little bit more time too when you get home working on those things that you love. Whatever it is that you love and brings you passion and brings you comfort and almost self-care and self-acceptance, those are the things you need to do more of. Love those things, flower those things, which brings me to the card that says flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Wow, so I love this. You guys probably have a natural green thumb and I love it. Like, I'm coming over, let's plant together, let's build a greenhouse together. I'm hyped. Like, where do you live? Comment down below. Like, no, don't do that. But for real, guys, working with flowers could be so peaceful for you. And some of you are already see gardening and I love it. Or some of you have been thinking about gardening. I think that you should grow your own vegetable garden, nurture your body by eating those lovely vegetables that you grew, and feel that confidence because you did that, okay? You're a creator, all right? I'm hyped. It also says to study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Wow. So we were just talking about confidence. So let's tend to those small things that bring confidence, like learning about the things that you want to know more about. So if you're in your job and you don't really feel comfortable, and, you're drawing attention to yourself and stuff, but you don't really know what you're talking about, look those things up. Like, pull up that information, okay? Like, hey, this is where it's cited. Blah, blah, blah.gov told me that blah, blah, blah. Okay, guys? So have your resources available where you can say, this is where I found this out, and I know that this is true because I use a site that said .gov. But always have something to back you up and corroborate the information that you're giving so that you can be very, very confident when you're giving that knowledge to other people. Your last card is the Wild Horse, a Mustang, y'all. It says, speak your passion aloud and defend those whom you love in word and deed. I love this. This is so powerful. Guys, speak your passion. Be confident about it. Use something to corroborate it, okay? Whatever you need to do, make sure you're speaking your passion. Have something to back you up. I love this. I love this card, for real. Because I feel like you have hindered yourself from being who you truly are, and you're looking for approval from all of these people, but they don't have to give you that approval. If you're speaking your passion and you're living by it, you don't need approval from anybody else but yourself, because God already approves of you. The only person that needs to approve of you now is yourself. So build your confidence at this time. Love yourself. I mean, even with the rose quartz, this is saying to love yourself. Get a rose quartz to help yourself heal. Put it under your pillow as you sleep so it can be healing you as well. And recharge it every full moon, new moon, or whatever. And make sure you're setting your proper intentions. Be specific with what you desire. Dive deep into yourself so that you can heal at this time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will see you in another video. See ya. Hello, last group 5, Amethyst. Welcome to your reading. I want to start by saying that those of you who are nurses and providing care for others, whatever healers there are watching this, it is going to get better. I know this is a difficult time for you. I can feel the anxiety and overwhelming energy that you're feeling. And I want to let you know that things are going to get better. This message is actually going to help you clear some of that energy and flush some of that energy by letting you know what you need to do. Those of you who are not healers, you're actually a natural healer. You may not have gotten into a profession of healing, but you are a natural healer. anybody who's watching this group is a natural healer. I mean, even the fact that you picked the amethyst tells me that you're a healer. But let's get into your reading. This is the Alice in Wonderland. Oh my God, I gotta get my words together. This is the Alice in Wonderland card, which is the energy of your reading, and it says grounding, returning to reality and coming home. So this is the perfect time for you to ground your spirit and find alignment within yourself. Make sure that every time you come home or wherever you want to go, whatever is the best place for you to ground yourself, go there every day and find yourself. Connect back to yourself and connect back to the earth. A lot of you who are in spiritual professions, I want to say that you must also include earthly things into your life as well. So bring yourself back to earth. You don't always have to be extremely spiritual and always learning about spirituality, but you want to connect mind, body, and spirit, earth and spirituality, like all of those things together. You want to combine them and find that balance. Balance is very important. And I feel that right now you are struggling with that balance, whether it be work is very draining, whether it be kids are too much right now, whatever it is, you need to find the balance in your life. And I think that the way to find that balance is to be by yourself sometimes. Because you're a natural healer, you're always drawing in other energies. So you're going to have to be by yourself sometimes where you can renew your own energy. The other piece of the reading that is, it's another energy piece. It says a fiery climax approaches. So things are picking up. And I know right now you're like, oh my goodness, like, no, I quit. I can't do this anymore. But they're picking up in a good way. So don't be scared. Know that you're not trapped, because you even have the Eight of Swords, which tells me that you feel like you are trapped and you feel like you can't get out, but you can. All you need to do is ground yourself. There is quite a bit of grounding techniques that you can use. Whatever works best for you, you should do that. But there are a lot of different things that you can do. I think that meditation would be really powerful for you, or just sitting in water and imagining the water cleansing your spirit and your aura. Whatever it is, make sure you're doing it very often, because you need that. For this group, I can tell that some of you have some really wild dreams. So with the Moon card, you're very creative and you're very emotional. I'm feeling a lot of emotions. I think that you really draw into other people's emotions as well. And that's a beautiful thing, because a lot of people aren't there with their emotions. They don't connect to them. And you connect to your emotions and other people's as well, which once again confirms that you're a healer. But for the dream aspect, I think that you should start writing down your dreams. Let me see if there's a card that says anything. Yep, it says, Dear Spirit, take note of the messages and whispers and secrets adrift on the breeze. So you're learning a lot of things right now, including from your dreams. Keep a dream journal. This is important. I think some of you guys have already been wanting to do this, but really get a dream journal, or start writing in your notes section in your phone, because your dreams are sending you divinely guided messages. You're seeing numbers. There's a lot of numbers, like numbers that not everybody sees. 999, 777, 1212, 1414, 5050, like whatever these numbers are, listen to those messages. Actually look up those messages. If you're having a dream of a certain animal, look it up. I'm seeing owls for some of you guys. You guys have a lot of wisdom. Oh, weird. You actually have the owl card. That is actually really weird. It says, seek out deeper knowledge to see through deception. So really tap into your intuition at this time, so that you can seek out that further knowledge, not the surface knowledge, but like the deep dive. Research is really powerful for you guys too. You're so smart, and you're great at listening to people as well. I love that about you. And you also have the hummingbird spirit. Turn away from infidelity so that love may blossom. So any of you guys struggling with, looking in the other direction when you already got somebody at home, just be honest with you, that's not gonna heal your relationship. You need to be very faithful in everything that you're doing. And infidelity also has to do with not being your true self. So those of you who are not being an infidel in your relationships, you may not be who you truly are. And it's time for you to come into yourself and say, I am my authentic self. I'm my true self. I am coming to terms with what I went through and knowing that my past is not my present, and I decide where my present leads me. Take control, okay? Be who you truly are. It is that time for you to be who you truly are. I think that once you really start accepting who you are as a person, love may blossom. It says love may blossom, guys. It literally says that. So I think that once you really come to terms with who you are and you start expressing yourself and being your authentic self, you're going to love yourself. I see this passion that never existed before within you. Eagle spirit says to create your vision. So this is all about creating that intention and letting it manifest. Create that vision board so that you can figure out and identify what you really do want in your life, and so that you can subconsciously be focused on that intention. But once you set your intention, it will manifest. I believe that. I see the magician card with you. I don't see it on here, but I see it like in my third eye, and it's saying that you have the power to create your own reality. So a lot of negative things that you're saying, of course it's going to come true, because that's what you're focused on. You're almost looking for it. Don't look for that. Don't look for lack. Look for abundance, guys. Look for that abundance. Parrot spirit says, let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. Wow. So see the brightness in every single detail of every day. Even when bad things happen, there is always light somewhere. Figure out where that light is. Is it knowledge that you learned from that lesson that you just went through? Is it, ask yourself, what did I learn? What can I take that's good from this experience? Any experience, every experience has something that has light within it. Bear spirit says, nurture your creativity and return to the sweetness of life. So connect to yourself, return to the sweet little things in every little day. I mean, I have, you guys know, I have my son, he's 1 now, and all he does is this really piercing, loud scream. I can either laugh at it or I can scream back at him, but choosing to laugh at it makes my day better. So why react in a way that isn't the best reaction? So why react in that way? Try to laugh at things that seem chaotic. Try to say, I know I'm being tested right now, because that's what it is. You have to learn to laugh at things that you would a year ago have been mad at, but today you're growing, you're growing into your authentic self. You're more happy now. So why not just laugh at those things? Every single thing that throws you off, just laugh at it and learn how to be resourceful and adaptable. Nightingale spirit says love is all around. So this just brings me back to saying that, light is always at the end of the tunnel, and there's always greatness in everything that is going on in your life. So realize that, bask in that and sit in that and say, even though it doesn't seem like this person loves me or this experience is great, I know that it is teaching me something or helping me with something or bringing some light to that dark tunnel that you're in. Lion spirit says, be generous of spirit. So this is being grateful. Say, I'm grateful for everything going on in my life. No matter what you're going through in your life, say, I am grateful, because you must know that this is all for a bigger and greater purpose. It's all for a bigger purpose in your life. It is, and you must believe that. Healer, you actually have the healer card. It says you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So those of you who pick that healing profession, this is a great fit for you. If you're not liking it right now, I want to say that it's probably because you're not grounded. Okay, so ground yourself and then you will be more happy. Those of you who are not in a healing profession, you guys are still natural healers. So the same message applies to you as well. Ground yourself each and every day. Freedom, you're free to do what you choose, so nobody is holding you back. Like, guys, you have the 8 of Swords, which tells me that you think that somebody's holding you back or some force is holding you back, but you're never held back. You're always free to choose what you want, but you must think positively and you must set your intention to let it manifest. Teaching, it says you inspire young people to learn. So I see some of you guys having interns or someone following behind you, or if you're a doctor, I see nurses with you learning from you. So keep in mind that people are learning from you. That puts a lot of pressure on a person who is trying to put themselves together, but keep in mind that you're being watched and people are learning from you. So make sure that you're teaching them great things, great things of power and great things of self-confidence and great things of self-love and self-care. You know, I think a lot of people push this whole, you know, I'm always grinding, but they don't talk about the way to always be willing to grind. Like, you have to ground yourself to be able to grind all your freaking life. Like, you literally have to ground yourself to be able to always be working, guys. Like, you have to renew your energy. I think that we should push more renewing energy beside grinding, because you are grinding. I see you working hard all of your life. I see you pushing, hustling, and I think that you're struggling with the relaxation part of the grinding and the grind and the hustle. So make sure you're taking care of your mind, body, and spirit every day, because as a healer, you need that. You physically, mentally, emotionally need that. It's overwhelming to always be working with others, and it's also too much to always be working, period. Wow, so this card literally goes hand in hand with what I was just saying. It says sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So take care of your mind, body, and spirit. I mean, we were just talking about this. Take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. If you cannot handle something with all of those aspects in mind, mental, physical, and emotional, you cannot do it. Say no. Say that I need to postpone this because I can't do it right now. I need to get my mind, body, and spirit in harmony. And your last card, well, your actual last two cards are Ten of Wands and Infinite Abundance. I want to talk about Ten of Wands, which is telling me that you're getting everything together right now. Everything's starting to fall into place for you right now. And I'm really happy for you, because I feel like for a while you've let other people take control of you or other forces take control of you, but you're taking control of your life right now. Infinite Abundance says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. And the only way that you can do this is by grounding yourself. So make sure you're taking care of your mind, body, and spirit, guys. That's your big angel message. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you in another video. See ya.